What if I like, quote unquote, bad boys, but I know they're really bad for me? Just like that.
Why can't you answer this? This is a man question.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Because she's asking the question.
Okay. You're right. Yeah, so I have a client like this, and that's what she goes for. That's her type. And she always tries to justify why, like, well, no, I mean, not really. I mean, like, it has to, like, look like that type. It has to feel like that type. But he should actually be a good guy on the inside, but, like, have that vibe. And I was like, no, that doesn't jive. If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, you know, it's probably a duck. Just reminds me of something funny my father would say: duck who fly upside down, quack up. Do you know that?
No, what? Say that again?
It's like Confucius say, duck who fly upside down, quack up. Sorry, I don't know, it just came to me, random funniness. Okay, humor aside, she really likes bad boys. And I actually said to her, listen, I just want to try something with you. Can we try dating a not bad boy? Somebody who's going to listen, understand, validate, connect, be emotionally available, appreciate you, and make a great date. And she's like, yeah, I'll try. I said, he's not going to look like the bad boy, the whole style, everything. He's not going to be your physical look, but I want you to go out with him like twice. I really, really want you to give him a try. Not, first of all, because I think it's a nice match, but second of all, because I want you to try to get over this thinking, because you know it's wrong and I know it's wrong and the whole world knows it's wrong and you're still doing something wrong and I want you to do it right. She said, fine. She goes out with him. They have a lovely date, but for the fact that he's not this bad boy and he doesn't have that look and style. And she goes out a second time and she says, Aleeza, you know, you really found me somebody who's like everything that I want on the inside. But just, you know, that edginess and that look and that thing on the outside is just not there. And I just can't do it. And I was like, like, I know you so well. You felt so satisfied from all of those things, but it really wasn't enough satisfaction because you desire something that isn't good for you and you haven't been able to shift or change or convert your mind over to desiring something that's actually good for you. And the problem with this is that you end up single for a very long time because you'll continually get into relationships with the wrong people. And you won't you'll stay in them because you like them. Because it feels like what you want it to feel like, even though it feels horrible, which is what you know it's going to feel like. But there's something that you really like, so you won't walk away. And then you end it, and then you move on, and then you repeat the same thing, and you never choose something that's actually good for you. And I the truth is, I don't know how to solve the problem, so to speak. You know, unless they like make the bad boy model with the good guy heart, like it doesn't exist. It just doesn't. Have you seen that? And
maybe she's suffering from. Suffering is a big word, but maybe she has an issue that I think is really common where you are attracted to one thing, but you know something else. So your mind and your heart are not in sync. And maybe there's 100%. A system that Aleeza can make to make hearts and minds in sync.
Yeah. So bad boys always come with that look. Okay. We're going to talk about a physical look for a minute. There's a certain look and there's a certain attitude and behavior. And usually that attitude and behavior is also like, you're not necessarily good enough for me, you know, but like they'll play with you a little bit. It's like a mind game where they show you they want you, but then they act like they don't want you. It's like a push-pull game. So I don't know how to make somebody's brain look at somebody and change their physical look and change that experience because they're craving something that they probably grew up with that was a negative experience in their life, a trauma or an experience that made them feel comfortable to some degree, even though they were uncomfortable. And then they go chasing it the rest of their lives. I don't know how to go back in time. I think this is like a deeper, maybe a therapy related thing where we have to shift our understanding of how we experienced our younger years and how we shift our desires. Like if you ran around loving chocolate and I'm like, that's it, no more chocolate. You should desire apples every day. Apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Right.
Go desire apples.
It's not going to work.
Are you going to desire apples?
There's more of a broader issue.
Yeah.
Not only the bad boy issue, but there's a broader issue. And that is where people are attracted to one thing and they know in their mind that's the wrong thing. They're actually attracted to it, but they know it's wrong for them.
Right.
It's so common.
So what do we do?
I'm not sure. I really am not sure, but I know I see it often.
Okay.
So there's a broader issue here that needs to be dealt with.
Okay. So I don't know that we're going to accomplish that today. So
No.
I think we're going to put it out there to our listeners,
Mhm.
have them comment back. Maybe somebody who's overcome this can share their experience with us so that we can share the experience with the world.
Yeah.
Okay, write to us.
Please.